Welcome back to the vlog. Oh. Got my Beauty and the Beast mug. Well, I don't know what I would do without coffee. Anyways, it's 4:46 a.m. We've been trying to find some inspiration this morning, watching some Casey Neistat vlogs and listening to music and all that good stuff. No workout this morning, but we are going to work out the brain. We're going to edit some vlogs, work on my future mother-in-law's website, and then we're going to go to work. Have a wonderful day today. Right, not a terrible morning, productive-wise, but just enough to feel good about the morning. Let's talk about finding your inspiration and motivation to create. You see, creating is one of the most unique things because you're pretty much taking an idea thought up in your head that's most likely never been thought of before, and you're attempting to bring it to life. And bringing that idea to life and out into the world isn't as simple as just thinking it up and poof, it's gonna happen. And you're probably gonna need a little bit of help from your friends named Inspiration and Motivation. Now, lucky for you, I have a few tips that I can share with you, but remember, we all work differently, so I encourage you to find your own tips that get you motivated and inspired to create, or not only create, but do whatever it is that you want to do. But if they work for you, then here they are. Find the person or the thing that inspired you or motivated you to start in the first place. I've said this many times before on the vlog, but when I first really started getting into videography and content creation, it was the prime era of Casey Neistat vlogs and Peter McKinnon and Dan Mace and stuff like that. So when I'm kind of in a creative rut and I'm not feeling up for creating, I just go back to those guys and it sparks it right up. So number one, go back to whatever or whoever it was. Number two, write your idea down. And no, I'm not talking about writing it down on your phone. Physically get a journal and write out whatever is up in your head. Just physically write it out. Now, like I said, these are my tips. And maybe you're a digital person, but when I put stuff on my phone, I forget about them. I don't care about them. When I have an idea and I physically write it out, it's just like an extra step towards that goal or that creative idea. So get a pen and paper, write it down. Number three, and finally, you have to stop scrolling. I know it's a little cliche because even I sometimes think that I'm finding inspiration when I'm scrolling through the videos, but those are just short form videos. And honestly, how many of those, let's say you scroll 50 times, how many of those are really inspiring you? Put the phone down, throw on some music. If you're gonna watch something that inspires you, like tip number one. So those are my three tips to inspire myself and motivate myself to create. If they work for you, great. If they don't, find your own. I'm sure that there's plenty of things that motivate you. Okay, it is time for, it's 5:15. It feels way later because it's completely dark outside, but I think I am going to order tacos for Cassidy and I. She had a huge surgery today, not on herself, on some patient. So she's gonna be exhausted. I'm gonna try and get those tacos ready for her by the time she gets home. Let me know what you thought of those tips in the comments below.